Because you think I'm a traitor, I'm not. And I mean, I wouldn't pick that outfit, so I don't think I trust your judgment completely.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo. Given its name, you can expect a lot of duplicitous behavior on the Traitors.
I feel powerful, mysterious, deceptive.
So here are the 10 most brutal betrayals from the US and UK versions.
I feel like I was ready to end the game with her, but she kind of turned the tables.
Number 10. Johnny and Tara bail on Natalie. US Season 4. Olympians Johnny Weir and Tara Lipinski skated through the competition hand in hand. Deep into the season, they began to doubt their investigative skills.
And this game has taught me to not trust myself either.
Oh yeah, but I don't know anymore.
When Natalie joined their plan to banish Traitor Rob at the roundtable, they actually gained some traction.
He's created this presence in this castle that he is the least likely traitor.
Everyone loves Rob. Everyone thinks Rob's so honest.
Maybe that is where we need to look.
Unfortunately, the duo got cold feet and retreated back into their shells of insecurity. With Natalie solely speaking up on their behalf, she took all the heat and was ultimately banished unanimously.
You had a theory and we bounced off each other, but now you're very quiet about...
No,
let me finish. Can I finish?
Sure, of course.
I put my guard down coming in this morning, but obviously I was taken advantage of, I feel like.
Oh.
However, she gave the figure skaters a piece of her mind before leaving.
Johnny.
Don't say sorry, Johnny. When you put up your card, don't say sorry. I don't want to hear it.
Natalie, I voted for you.
Number 9. Nikki is cast out of the Bambi Alliance. US Season 3. It's rare to see solidified alliances form on the Traitors, but former WWE wrestler Nikki Bella joined a group known as the Bambies.
Me, Gabby, Nikki, we're the Bambies, and you can't take Bambi out right now. We just started this group.
In hindsight, they were all faithfuls and could have been a force if they'd stayed lockstep in their trust. However, Nikki's fellow Bambies became skeptical of her when she was placed in a coffin as an option for murder. The assumption was that at least one traitor would put themselves in harm's way to throw everyone off.
I'm pretty certain that the traitors were in the boxes in order to look not obvious. So depending on who walks in that door, that's going to tell us a lot.
It was an interesting theory, but an incorrect one. In the end, Chriselle and Gabby erroneously voted with the mob to banish innocent Nikki.
I voted for you, Nikki.
Number 8. Harry orchestrates Paul's banishment. UK Season 2. Paul grew increasingly brazen as he got away with traitorous murders, drawing heavy suspicion from the faithfuls.
Mate, I've never seen a more open and honest Paul from last night, do you know what I mean?
Well,
and obviously, you were number one in getting Miles out.
I'm sticking with Paul.
Huh? I'm still going Paul.
100%.
Yeah, tonight, yeah.
Harry, recognizing Paul as a loose cannon who threatened to expose their villainy, meticulously laid the groundwork to frame him.
Think about how every time he's never really said anyone at round table. As soon as it's been a traitor, he's made sure they've been 6 foot under and looked like the hero for catching them out. He would be the perfect traitor.
He subtly planted seeds of doubt, amplified existing suspicions, and then delivered the decisive blow at the round table, all while maintaining his own innocent facade.
So I've got to go over yourself as well, Paul.
Oh my God, what is going on?
Harry's brilliant manipulation led to Paul's banishment, securing his rank amongst the faithfuls. It was an early example of traitor-on-traitor crime that secured Harry the grand prize.
I am, and since the start, being a traitor.
Number 7. Rob turns on Lisa at the roundtable. US Season 4. Love Island's Rob and Real Housewives' Lisa freaking Rinna. What a dream team, right? Well, no.
I don't trust you right now.
Unsurprisingly, Rob found himself fraternizing with a different side of the house than the Bravoverse contestants. He made inroads with people who were beginning to question Lisa and secretly joined a vote to banish her at the roundtable.
It is my job to get traitors out of the game.
Awkwardly, she survived, which meant Rob had to face 2 very angry housewives at breakfast.
Rob blindsided me, and he did nothing at the murder in plain sight. I did all the work, like all women do. He is in the doghouse.
In order to make sure she would never have the chance to get revenge, he led the charge to send her packing for good in the very next episode.
Anytime 2 people have a different version of a story, someone's lying. This is the first time we get to hear Faithful say anything to us. That's what he says. Someone's lying. Yeah. Why would he lie?
This time, he got his way. Number 6. MJ is banished as an innocent Faithful. US Season 2. Poor Faithful MJ. She didn't make a big mark on the game, but she did give us that meme where she slowly backed out of a conversation she was uninvited from.
I don't want to be left out of something.
You won't be. Promise you. Yeah. A minute.
Okay.
Yep.
MJ stumbled to the end with CT and Trishelle, 2 gamers from the challenge who had a long-standing friendship and a solid Faithful relationship. Once they kicked obvious traitor Kate out of the final hurdle, it seemed wise to end the game and split the money 3 ways. But CT and Trishelle weren't satisfied.
You guys don't know me as long as you've known each other, but I've been open, transparent.
After some charades, it became clear they weren't interested in sharing the pot with MJ. So while it seemed obvious that she was a Faithful, they banished her anyway on the off chance that she wasn't.
So you chose to banish again. Why?
Number 5. Cirie sacrifices Arie at the final fire pit. US Season 1. One of the greatest Survivor players of all time, Cirie gave us a masterclass in traitor treachery.
The only person I'm absolutely, if they say write absolutely who's a Faithful, I could only write your name.
And I feel the same way about you.
She dragged a number of blindly loyal Faithfuls to the end, perfect goats to slaughter over the fire of truth. But she also had Arie in tow, a traitor who'd been converted and hadn't been of much use to her.
But Arie's just walking into this door right now as a traitor. It's not been enough time for me to see him in action. Can I trust him? Is he going to try to turn everyone against me?
Convinced that the traitors were gone, everyone voted to end the game, except Cirie. She risked it all, putting herself in danger for a chance at glory. Like CT and Trishelle, Cirie wasn't content sharing her prize.
So I don't think Arie's worked nearly as hard at it as I have. I do deserve this more than Arie.
Her constituents took the bait and Arie bowed out, leaving Cirie to end the game as the sole traitor and the only name on the check.
I am a Faithful at heart. But I'm a traitor in this game.
Number 4. Kieran's parting gift sinks Wilf. UK Season 1. After a misunderstanding, traitors Kieran and Wilf found themselves at odds during the endgame.
I really like Kieran, but he's not controlling his emotions very well. I need water. I think about how hard I've worked as well, and I'm really worried about him outing me.
Once Wilf successfully turned the Faithfuls in his favor, Kieran wasn't about to go quietly into the night. As his final act, Kieran offered a cryptic parting gift to the remaining Faithfuls at the roundtable, subtly but unmistakably pointing suspicion directly at Wilf.
Parting gift. Will.
Thank you.
Should never have trusted him, but then he should never have trusted me. I need to think of a reason why Kieran would do that.
His vote, echoed later by Candace, was a sneaky revenge play that allowed the Faithfuls to connect the dots without Kieran breaking the rules.
Right. What did he mean?
I swear,
What did he mean,
I
Will?
swear I'm not a traitor. I
Please.
swear. I swear on everything.
Why did he do that?
Because I switched on him.
What makes this betrayal particularly brutal is that Kieran knew he would be leaving the castle, but still wanted to tank his former accomplice who had gotten the better of him. In the final moments, Wilf's game collapsed thanks to Kieran.
I'm a traitor.
Number 3. Rob and Maura's Pinky Promise. US Season 4. Rob played one of the most masterful traitor games across the entire franchise. He carried faithful Maura to the end, knowing she was only interested in finishing the game with him.
It's
Though Eric and Tara made it to the final ceremony as well, they didn't stand a chance against Rob and Maura's unbreakable bond. First, Maura sacrificed faithful Tara, smirking at Rob with one order of business remaining. Eric expected his fellow traitor to follow their established plan and end the game with Tara gone.
Tara and then green.
The plan is we banish Tara, and then there's 3 of us. Even if Maura is gonna banish again, Rob and I still win.
However, Rob paid tribute to Cirie's greedy, game-winning move, using his pawn to cast Eric out too. It was an intense showdown, Rob versus Eric, with Maura unknowingly deciding which traitor was going to steal the money from her.
I want you to think about why you've never questioned the other player in this game.
We get it, Rob is handsome, but he is covered in snake tattoos, so are we really surprised he snaked his way to the money?
Rob, you're a f***ing snake.
Number 2, Dan throws Phaedra under the bus, US Season 2. A roundtable full of memorable sound bites.
I'm very extra, baby. I do too much because you do too little.
Dan is known as one of the best gamers in reality TV history. After a number of impressive Hail Marys in Big Brother, fans wondered what he'd pull out of his hat next. Firmly in the hot seat, Dan attempted to redirect the attention away from himself. And what better way than to point out a fellow traitor?
So then that leaves one person. Phaedra.
This could spare his life and prove he was an adept faithful. But there was one problem. He severely underestimated housewife Phaedra.
You have knowledge of this game. So if there was really a mastermind, it sure wouldn't be a dolled-up housewife, baby.
Not only did she talk circles around him, she also successfully got him banished.
He's been dodging questions, dodging answers, and just going right up under the radar. But baby, you deflected on the wrong one because you're gonna learn tonight.
As an unfortunate consequence, Dan's betrayal offered a clue that Phaedra was probably a traitor too.
I think that he knew that we needed to be fed a traitor, and I think that Phaedra is a traitor and no one's even suspecting it.
What makes this more savage than Kieran and Candace's similar moves is just how calculated Dan's approach was, sinking the traitors' games in the process. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Boston Rob double crosses Bob the Drag Queen, US Season 3. The most brutal betrayal in Traitors history has to go to Rob and Bob.
Who, every time there's a decision, there's a deflection. Bob, the drag queen.
These two traitors couldn't see eye to eye and competed to be the loudest voice in the turret. When Rob, the godfather of Survivor, felt that Bob was throwing unnecessary shade at him, the gloves came off. At the roundtable, everyone, including their fellow traitors, were shocked that Rob threw out Bob's name.
Now we just gave the power to Rob. We're supposed to be a team. No, we're not. Like, clearly tonight it told a different story. We're not a team.
There was no true suspicion on Bob, but Rob felt it was necessary to get Bob out of the way if he was going to play the game on his terms.
What I want to do is blindside Bob the drag queen. And I gotta do it tonight.
It was a bold move, which set off one of the most volatile roundtables in the show's history.
Bob is an amazing actor. I grew up with an actor.
Not a good one.
Ultimately, Bob was banished, and a chain reaction of traitor implosions took place, making for a very interesting season. Without this spark to ignite the war, things could have turned out very differently. But leave it to Bob to go out with a bang.
I said I swear to God! God! And that was a lie, because I don't believe in God. I'm a traitor.
Which of these moments left your jaw on the floor? Comment below.